Hi, I'm Doggo. This is the Marvel Legends 20th Anniversary Retro Captain America from Hasbro. This is one of the many Legends I had bought in 2022 and probably my favorite to come out of last year. For some context, this Marvel Legend was part of the Retro 20th Anniversary line. This line was made to celebrate the 20 years of Marvel Legends starting back in 2002 when they were first produced by ToyBiz. Hasbro announced that this line would include remakes of the original first 4 figures from that very first wave. That wave had consisted of Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, and Toad? Yeah, Toad was added to be the 4th figure in this wave due to ToyBiz not wanting that mold to go to waste, as Toad was originally supposed to be part of a cancelled 2-pack with a Toad figure from the X-Men movie. The remakes of these classic figures were made to capture the old ToyBiz figures without having those old ToyBiz issues. But to be fair, those original ToyBiz figures came with amazingly painted bases as well as full comic books. This came with a black piece of plastic and a shitty piece of cardboard. This Captain America in particular was revealed by Wade from Unparrelled Universe. Even going back to that original video, you could tell how excited Wade was to reveal this figure, and so was I. The last Captain America we got was back in 2018 as a part of the 80th anniversary line, and was banished to Walmart as an exclusive. So to get a new one with better colors was great. Speaking of which, the painting and sculpting on this figure is great. This is a repaint of that original 80th anniversary Captain America, but with way better looking colors. Hasbro gets a lot of flack for reusing and repainting bodies and figures, but this is one that's perfectly done. The colors are fantastic with this baby blue and cherry red to capture that classic look for Captain America. Definitely better than the borderline black blue on the original. The sculpt is great with each feather on the chainmail being sculpted as well as having a blue highlight on each of them. In fact, this whole figure has these added highlights all over which makes it look like it jumped right off the comic page. This head sculpt is also very nice. I don't believe this is meant to capture any specific artist, but it's just a nice Captain America head overall. I know there's an issue with the face printing not being great on this guy. Not too common, but it's nice to know. The overall feel of this guy is also pretty good. He is quite solid, as Marvel Legends are made to be manhandled. I also just love the proportions of this body, having those huge shoulders, a broad chest, and muscular legs. This cap is from our Marvel vs. Capcom shelf, so it's a perfect look for me. Moving on to his accessories, he includes a pair of fists, open hands, a pointing hand, and a saluting hand. He has a default head as well as an unmasked Steve Rogers with a downed cowl. Now here's where the controversy is with this figure. This figure only comes with one shield that has holes in it to use the included effect parts. He has bullets, this slash effect, and a lightning effect. While these effects are cool, I think most would have rather had a shield without holes, or even effects that slid over the shield. I'm not too mad as I have the Retro Avengers cap which had a normal shield, sea hands, and this shitty throwing effect. In fact, throughout this video you'll probably see that shield as well as these hands, as these shields are notorious for snapping when using the clip. So I just used the peg. This peg also allows you to plug in the shield on the back of the figure. To make this look even better, you can use this included harness. This just slides over the shoulders and helps add detail to the figure. I don't use it though. And finally, you get the previously mentioned base and backdrop. I think the accessories are great. I like that the down cowl was included for the unmasked head. Really all I can think to add is a shield without holes and maybe some throwing effects. Something like a shield banking off the wall or floor. I understand the shield is a turnoff for most, but if you don't mind having lightning effects on the shield, you should be fine. The base is also disappointing, but we all know Hasbro won't include accessories to justify a price tag. On to his posability. He has a ball disc at the head which allows for swivel, a little bit of tilt. Head can look up a good amount and down super well. Shoulders can rotate 360, shoulder hinges out, biceps swivel, double bend at the elbow that gets a little bit better than 90 degrees. All hands have a swivel and hinge in and out. Hinge at the chest allows you to crunch, arc back. Unfortunately, it leaves a huge gap. Swivel at the waist, which is cleverly hidden behind the belt. Okay spread. Ball joint at the hip, which allows the leg to go up this far. No back because he's dummy thick. Thigh cut, double bend at the knee, boot swivel, up and down at the foot, and a pivot. The posability is great for being a Marvel Legends. Really all I could want is butterfly joints at the shoulders. I've seen people wanting a ball joint at the diaphragm, but I don't think that would add too much posability. For size comparison, here he is with the Mafex Wolverine and Symbiote Spider-Man, the Mafex Classic Spider-Man and Marvel Legends Ultron, Modular Iron Man and Doctor Strange, Hulk and Thanos, the Soda Toys Guile and NECA Guile with a Charlie head, and finally, here he is with the President of the United States. 5 people will get this reference. In the end, this figure is great. This is the best Captain America figure released, for now, but until that Mafex comes out in 2030, this will be my shelf Captain America for a bit. Being a person who likes collecting Legends to go on my MVC shelf, I'm glad that this Captain America was so great and is such an important piece on the shelf. But an issue about this guy before was the price. This retailed for about $40 shipped from most websites, which is steep for Marvel Legends. I didn't mind the price before, but I understand people who did. If you're looking to purchase this figure, unfortunately, I can't help you. This figure was a fan channel exclusive and was sold out everywhere. If you wanted it, I would suggest trying your luck on eBay or Mercari. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a comment. If you got this figure, let me know what you thought of it. This was probably the best Marvel Legends to come out of 2022, and I'm super excited for the future Mafex release. Okay, bye.